Question from the Modern Divorce Support Group that has people fired up, and I agree with them. I understand why these people are fired up. It's giving major red flags. My name is Billy Tarasio. I'm an Arizona family law attorney, and this question comes from the Modern Divorce Support Group. On my page, I talk about family law and also local issues having to do with where I live, which is in Gilbert, Arizona. So the question here is it okay for mom to send her nine-year-old daughter over to her boyfriend's house for them to spend time together while not sending the 6-year-old brother? The boyfriend, mom's boyfriend, they don't live together, they're not married. And I think dad or stepmom, whoever's writing in, is concerned. 221 comments. I agree this is completely inappropriate. Completely inappropriate. It is not illegal, but it is completely inappropriate. So what can you do when mom is making a decision that is just dangerous? It just comes with risk, and there's no justification for that risk. It's one thing if you get to a point where you're a single mom and you trust your boyfriend or your new husband. You are taking a risk leaving your children alone with that person always, every single time. It's one thing if you have to do that because you have to work and you've done the risk assessment and you've determined that your boyfriend or your husband does not pose a threat to your children and you are fine leaving them alone. But that is a decision that you should make carefully, and it should only be done if absolutely necessary, because there's simply no reason to put your children in a position where they may be sexually assaulted. That's my opinion. And so if I were dad's lawyer, I'd be writing to mom and calling this out. I'd be making a big, big problem out of it. Because even if there's not anything you can do, like some people are saying, call the authorities. You don't have a crime to report. What you have is unnecessary risk. And that is what I would be writing to the other parent. I would also be doing background checks on this boyfriend. I would be looking at every criminal record I possibly could. I would be very, very uncomfortable if I were you, dad, or if I were dad's attorney.